Well, hello there, wonderful people, and welcome to Speak Better Daily, the place where improving your English feels like hanging out with two friends.
Yes, a huge, warm, gigantic welcome from us. Seriously, we're so happy you're here. If you're listening while making breakfast, walking to work, or hiding from your responsibilities, we appreciate you.
Absolutely. And if you're new here and you're wondering who these voices belong to, I'm Lena.
And I'm Tom. Two normal humans, lots of English, and probably too much coffee.
Definitely too much coffee. And we're here to help you speak English with more confidence, comfort, and joy.
That's what this channel is all about, helping you practice English in a way that feels natural, real, and hopefully a little bit fun.
Actually, Tom and I were talking earlier about why we started this podcast in the first place.
Yes, it wasn't because we wanted to be famous. It wasn't for money. It wasn't even for the free microphone.
It was because learning a language can feel lonely sometimes, and we wanted to make it feel less like a school assignment and more like a friendly conversation.
Exactly. When you practice English with us, you're not just studying, you're joining a community, a big, cozy, supportive English learning family.
And we love this family. We read your comments, your stories, your questions, and we're always amazed at how motivated you are.
Plus, we get to talk about things everyone experiences: morning routines, jobs, hobbies, food, plans, travel, and break it down into simple, useful English.
Before we start today's topic, we want to say one quick thing.
Here it comes.
If you enjoy learning with us, please hit the subscribe button and give this episode a like.
It helps the channel so much. Like, more than you think. It's basically the YouTube version of giving us a high five.
Yes, and if you want to support us even more, share this episode with a friend who's learning English. The more, the merrier.
All right, I think our welcome speech is complete.
Yes, the curtain rises, the show begins.
Here we go. Let's talk about daily routines, but in a deep, natural, detailed way.
Buckle up, grab your coffee or tea, and let's dive in.
All right, friends, let's jump into today's episode. And today, we're diving into a topic that every English learner needs, uses, and sometimes fears.
Yes, the topic that decides who you are as a human being, your destiny, your identity, your purpose.
Okay, calm down, Marvel villain.
Fine, fine. The topic is simple, your daily routine.
But not the boring, I wake up, I eat, I go to work version.
Nope. Today, we're exploring your routine the way real people talk about it, with details, emotions, tiny habits, and all the little things that make your day your day.
Because when you talk about your routine in English, you're not just telling someone what you do.
You're telling them who you are, what you enjoy, how your brain works, and whether you're a coffee person or a tea person.
And trust us, people have strong opinions about coffee versus tea.
Very strong.
Now, why are daily routines important in English?
First, because people ask about them all the time. How's your day? What did you do today? What's your morning like? These questions appear in every conversation, every country, every situation.
And second, routines give you a lot of useful grammar.
Present simple, time expressions, sequencing words like first, then, after that.
And third, talking about your routine helps you connect with people. When someone says, I also can't wake up without coffee, boom, instant friendship.
Honestly, morning struggles unite us more than anything.
True. Now, we won't just list routines today.
We'll show you how to describe them like a storyteller with personality and detail.
And we'll do it step by step. First, we'll explore the moment the day begins.
Then breakfast, getting ready, commuting, work, evening routines.
And maybe even the mysterious nighttime world of, why am I still awake at 1 a.m.?
Oh yes, the classic just one more video situation.
Listeners, we want you to pay attention to natural phrases, little expressions,
real-life English that isn't from a textbook.
Because textbooks say things like, I rise at dawn and prepare my garments.
And real humans say, I get up and look for a clean t-shirt.
Much better.
So grab your drink, relax, and get ready.
Because we're about to take a deep, friendly, slightly chaotic tour through our daily routines.
Starting with the very moment the day begins.
All right, Tom, it's time. Describe the exact moment your day begins. And I want details, deep details, the details nobody asks for.
Oh, trust me, nobody wants these details, but here we go. My day begins when my alarm goes off at 6:45 a.m. The sound is ocean waves.
Right, you told us. Very peaceful.
Peaceful? Yes. Effective? Absolutely not. Every morning I wake up thinking, am I in the sea? Did I fall off a boat?
So the day starts with confusion.
Yes, pure confusion. Then my eyes open, but only halfway, like a cat who doesn't trust anybody.
That's a very specific image.
A very accurate one. My bedroom is still dark because I have blackout curtains. Very dramatic blackout curtains. It feels like I live in a vampire cave.
So you reach for your phone, I assume.
Yes, but of course my phone is never where I remember putting it. Sometimes it's on the nightstand, sometimes it's under the pillow. One time it was on the floor, under a sweater, like it was hiding from responsibility.
I understand completely. My phone also tries to escape the morning. So you find it. Then what?
I check the time, then immediately ask myself, can I sleep 10 more minutes without ruining my entire life?
And the answer is always yes.
Always yes. So I hit snooze, which should be called the button of false hope.
Very true.
After the second alarm, I finally sit up. This is when the official awakening begins.
Describe it for us.
I sit up slowly, dramatically, like someone rising from a long, magical sleep. I stretch my arms toward the ceiling. My spine makes it sound like somebody stepping on a bag of chips.
Yes, the classic I'm not 18 anymore sound.
Exactly. Then my feet touch the floor, which is always cold. No matter the season, no matter the heating, the floor is committed to being freezing.
Cold floor is nature's alarm clock.
Absolutely. It wakes up your body, your soul, and all your regrets.
So after the shock of the cold floor, what's next?
I walk to the bathroom in that half-sleep zombie mode, not fully alive, but not fully dead. I hit the light switch, the room explodes in brightness, and my eyes scream silently.
A dramatic start to the day.
Very dramatic, but hey, I'm awake. Mission accomplished. All right, Lena, we explored my dramatic morning awakening. Now it's your turn. Take us into the magical world of your morning routine.
Magical might be too strong, but it's definitely a ritual. My day starts at 6:30 a.m., not because I love mornings, but because my alarm is louder than my will to sleep.
And what sound wakes you up?
A soft piano melody,
Aw, that's sweet.
only for the first 3 seconds. After that, it becomes emotional torture.
Huh, understandable. So what's the very first thing you do?
I open my window immediately, no matter the season, no matter the temperature.
Even in January.
Yes, the cold air hits my face like a slap from Mother Nature.
So your wake-up method is shock therapy.
Exactly. It works better than coffee.
That's a bold statement.
After that, I drink a big glass of water. I keep it on my nightstand so I don't forget.
You mentioned this before, your houseplant philosophy.
Yes, sunlight and water. Humans are just complicated plants.
So you're awake, hydrated, and slightly frozen. What's next?
I make my bed immediately. It takes 30 seconds, and it makes me feel like I have my life together.
That's impressive. I usually look at my bed and say later, and then it never happens.
Tom, your bed deserves love.
My bed deserves forgiveness.
After making my bed, I stretch for about 5 minutes, nothing intense, just simple moves to wake up my body.
Like yoga?
Beginner yoga, very beginner. If a yoga instructor saw me, they would gently suggest I return to bed.
And after stretching?
I brush my teeth, wash my face with cold water, and put on moisturizer.
Moisturizer, fancy.
My face needs it, Tom. Otherwise, I look like a tired raisin before breakfast.
A glowing raisin now, I hope.
Exactly. Then comes the most dangerous part of my morning, choosing what to wear.
Why dangerous?
Because my brain is not fully functional yet. So if I choose my outfit in the morning, I end up with strange combinations like a yellow sweater with red pants.
That's bold.
That's why I choose clothes the night before. Morning Lena cannot be trusted.
I respect that. Morning Tom shouldn't choose anything either, especially socks.
Do you often wear mismatched socks?
Let's just say I don't check, so it's a mystery even to me.
I love that. You start your day with surprise.
Exactly. Life needs adventure.
After getting dressed, I finally head to the kitchen. That's where the real morning magic happens.
Breakfast time.
Yes, but that deserves its own chapter.
Perfect. Let's move on to that. All right, we've made it to the best part of the morning. Breakfast. My favorite moment, my reason for waking up, my motivation to be a functioning human.
Breakfast truly is your religion.
Yes, and my god is peanut butter.
So tell us, breakfast expert, what do you usually eat in the morning?
Well, I always choose speed over creativity. My classic breakfast is toast with peanut butter. 2 slices. Fast, reliable, delicious.
How long does that take you?
About 30 seconds to prepare and 12 seconds to eat.
That is efficient, very efficient.
Thank you. I treat breakfast like a Formula One pit stop.
Meanwhile, my breakfast is more like a cooking show hosted by someone half asleep.
Go on.
I like variety. Some days I make oatmeal with banana. Other days I make yogurt bowls. And sometimes I get adventurous and make pancakes.
Pancakes on a weekday? Who are you trying to impress?
Myself? It makes me feel like I'm winning at life.
Pancakes at 7 a.m. is how you unlock main character energy.
Exactly. And I usually add blueberries or chocolate chips.
Now I'm hungry again.
But there's a problem with my breakfast style.
What problem?
When I make something delicious, I eat too slowly. I enjoy it too much. Then suddenly I look at the clock and go, oh no, I'm late.
So breakfast gives you joy and stress.
Yes, it's a complicated relationship.
Do you drink coffee in the morning?
Actually, no. I drink herbal tea, peppermint tea to be specific.
You drink tea in the morning by choice.
Yes, it's calming.
I drink coffee because without it, I don't know my own name.
I know many people like that, but I prefer starting the day gently.
Tea is gentle. Coffee is survival.
Well said.
And what's your kitchen like in the morning? Quiet, busy?
My kitchen in the morning feels like a small laboratory. I chop fruit, I mix things, I blend smoothies. I arrange everything nicely.
So you're the scientist, and breakfast is your experiment.
Correct. And sometimes it explodes.
I knew it.
What about your kitchen?
My kitchen is peaceful. Toast, peanut butter, done. The only sound is the toaster click and me saying, "Good job, toaster, you've done it again."
You talk to your toaster?
I talk to anything that helps me survive the morning.
That's understandable.
What's your ultimate perfect breakfast?
Ooh, a perfect breakfast? Easy. A warm croissant, a fruit salad, a big cup of peppermint tea, and maybe a little yogurt with honey.
Elegant, very European.
Naturally.
My perfect breakfast is simple. A huge plate of scrambled eggs and toast. And coffee. Lots of coffee. Like a swimming pool of coffee.
That's not breakfast, that's a personality.
Thank you. So, listeners, here are some great phrases you can use to talk about breakfast in English. I usually eat. My go-to breakfast is, I prefer something healthy, unhealthy. I like eating slowly, quickly. I drink tea, coffee in the morning.
And of course, you can always say, without coffee, I am basically a potato.
Very accurate for many people. All right, breakfast is finished. Time to move on.
Yes, up next, getting ready to leave the house and the journey to work.
Breakfast is done, dishes are somewhere near the sink, and it's time for the next part of the morning, getting ready to leave the house.
This part says a lot about a person. Some people move like graceful swans. Others run around the house like a tornado made of anxiety.
I am, unfortunately, the tornado.
I assumed.
Let me explain. After breakfast, I always think I have plenty of time. I'll just relax for a minute, I say. Then suddenly it's 10 minutes later and I'm sprinting around the apartment like I'm in the Olympics.
What do you usually forget?
Shoes, wallet, keys, my mind.
Classic. I'm the opposite. After breakfast, I enter efficient mode.
What does that look like?
I walk to the bathroom with purpose. I brush my teeth, wash my face again, tie my hair, put on a tiny bit of makeup, and I move with the energy of someone in a commercial for morning products.
So elegant. Meanwhile, I brush my teeth while holding my coat, my phone, and sometimes my breakfast plate.
Multitasking at its finest.
More like survival. Then comes the challenge of putting on my shoes. Why is that always the hardest part of the morning?
Because the floor is cold, your back is tired, and your brain is already thinking about lunch.
That explains everything.
For me, the final step is choosing accessories. I always put on a watch and a simple necklace. It makes me feel ready.
Meanwhile, I look in the mirror and think, good enough, let's go.
Do you check yourself before leaving?
Yes, I stand in front of the mirror for 1 second and ask myself the deep philosophical question, is this shirt inside out?
And sometimes it is?
More often than I'd like to admit.
All right, so you're dressed, you're as ready as you'll ever be. Now it's time to leave the house.
Yes, I open the door, take 1 step outside, and immediately think, oh no, I forgot something.
Every day?
Every day. So I run back in, grab the missing item, usually my lunch, and then I leave for real.
I have a little leaving the house ritual.
Of course you do. What is it?
I check 3 things: keys, phone, wallet.
The Holy Trinity.
Yes, when all 3 are in my bag, I touch the door and say, and we're off.
Do you actually say that out loud?
Yes, I do. Why?
That's adorable. I love that.
Thank you. It makes leaving the house feel like an adventure.
My version of that is, okay, Bran, don't fail me today.
And then we both begin our commutes in very different ways.
Yes, the next chapter, buses, walking, weather disasters, and mysterious people at tram stops.
All right, friends, we've left the house. We did it. We survived the morning chaos. Now it's time for the commute.
Ah, yes, the daily adventure, the journey into the unknown. Will the bus arrive on time? Will the weather participate? Will a stranger breathe too loudly next to you?
All great mysteries. So, Tom, how do you commute to work?
I walk 20 minutes every day.
That sounds peaceful.
It could be peaceful if the weather didn't try to destroy me. I've walked through rain, snow, wind, heat waves, and one time, a parade.
A parade.
Yes. Suddenly, there were drums, dancers, and giant, colorful costumes. I had no idea what was happening. I just wanted to go to work.
That's incredible. Did you join the parade?
I considered it, but I was already late.
So, what do you do while you walk? Listen to something?
Yes, I listen to podcasts. Sometimes relaxing ones, sometimes motivational ones.
Oh, the you can do anything type.
Yes, there's always a guy shouting, "Believe in yourself." And I'm like, okay, sir, I'm just trying to cross the street.
That's amazing.
My commute is very different. I take the tram.
Ah, public transportation, the place where humanity truly reveals itself.
Exactly. You see everything on a tram. Absolutely everything. What's your tram like in the morning?
There's always the same group of people. The woman who reads a huge novel, the man who sleeps instantly, like the moment he sits down, he dies. The teenager with headphones so loud, I can hear every lyric.
And the knitter guy.
Yes, my favorite. He sits in the corner and knits scarves at lightning speed. He looks like he's on a mission from the universe.
Maybe he's knitting destiny.
Or winter protection for the whole city.
So what do you do on the tram?
It depends. Sometimes I read, sometimes I listen to music, but mostly I people watch.
The most powerful public transport hobby.
I love imagining tiny stories about people. That woman is going to a job interview. That man is thinking about pizza. That kid definitely forgot his homework.
And the best part is, you're probably right about at least one of them.
Probably the pizza.
Always the pizza. Do you ever wish you took public transport?
Sometimes, especially on rainy days. But walking gives me a tiny moment of peace before work begins.
True.
I like the tram because it feels like a shared experience. We're all strangers, but we're going somewhere together.
Wow, that's poetic.
Thank you. I get philosophical on public transport.
I get philosophical when I'm wet, cold, and still walking. Listeners, here are some useful phrases to talk about your commute. I take the bus, tram, or train.
I walk to work.
It takes me 20 minutes.
My commute is long, short, easy, or terrible.
I usually listen to music, podcasts, and of course, my favorite one, my commute depends on my motivation and the weather. Now that we've safely arrived at work,
It's time to enter the next part of the day, the start of the workday.
We survived the commute, and now we entered the workplace.
The land of emails, meetings, and mysterious smells from the office kitchen.
Always mysterious. All right, Lena, you arrive at the library. What happens first?
I put down my bag, say good morning to the books, yes, really, and turn on the lights. Then I check the book return box. Sometimes it's normal, sometimes it contains surprises.
Like what?
Once, someone returned a book with a slice of cheese inside.
A slice of... Why?
I still don't know. After that, I make tea and open my planner. I like to write down everything I need to do.
Very organized. My version, I turn on my computer and wait 25 years for it to load. During that time, I drink strong coffee and try to convince myself that today I will be productive.
Does it work?
Sometimes. Rarely. Then I check my email. At least 3 messages have the word urgent.
My mornings are quieter. A few visitors, students, parents. It's peaceful.
Meanwhile, my office gets loud fast. People complain about traffic or argue about who finished the coffee. And then the morning meeting begins.
Ah, yes. The meeting where everyone pretends they are awake.
Exactly. Half the team is dreaming with their eyes open.
But once the first few minutes pass, the day officially starts.
And the real work begins.
all right, we've survived the morning. The emails, the meetings, the urgent tasks that were not actually urgent. Now we enter the afternoon.
Ah, yes. The part of the day when time slows down, energy drops, and your brain says, are we done yet?
Exactly. My productivity curve at 2 p.m., down, very down, like barely functioning goldfish levels.
Same. After lunch, I always feel a little sleepy, But the library gets much busier in the afternoon, so I don't have time to nap.
What happens in the afternoon at the library?
A lot. People come in to study, ask for help, return books, borrow books, ask for recommendations. Sometimes I feel like a book doctor. What should I read next? Something not too long, not too sad, but still exciting.
That's a very specific medical request.
Yes, but I love it. Helping someone find the perfect book feels amazing.
That's wholesome. My afternoons are usually meetings, tasks, and more meetings.
Do you ever feel like your afternoon disappears?
Yes. Someone always says, this will be a quick meeting, and then suddenly it's dark outside.
Classic.
And around 3 p.m., I hit the famous afternoon wall. My brain stops completely. And then I do the only logical thing. I get another coffee.
Coffee is your personality at this point.
Yes, I accept it. What about you, tea?
Yes, my 3 p.m. mint tea, it helps me reset.
After my coffee, I answer emails, fix problems, and try not to break anything.
Do you ever break things?
Emotionally, yes.
Same. But honestly, afternoons are when the real work happens for both of us. We're tired, but we push through.
True. And eventually, the magic moment comes.
The moment when you look at the clock and think, oh, it's almost time to go home.
The second wind. The final burst of motivation.
Energy level, suddenly 100%.
Exactly. And with that energy, we head toward the end of the workday.
And just like that, the clock finally hits the magic hour.
The moment we've been waiting for since 9 a.m.
The glorious words, workday over.
I swear, hearing that feels like winning a small lottery.
A very small lottery, but still. So, Lena, what's the first thing you do when work ends?
I pack my things slowly, like I'm in a movie and soft music is playing. Then I say goodbye to my coworkers, close my computer, turn off the lights, and step outside with a big exhale.
That end of day exhale is powerful.
It really is. It's like my brain goes, okay, you survived. Good job.
Meanwhile, I speed pack my things in 5 seconds like I'm escaping a building after setting off a fire alarm.
I know that energy. So, Tom, how's your commute home?
Usually slower. The streets are busy, people look tired, and I walk like a man with one mission: dinner. What about your tram?
Oh, the tram at 5 p.m. is another universe. Everyone is exhausted, nobody talks, and the atmosphere is, please don't touch me, please don't breathe loudly, please don't exist too close.
A community of shared suffering.
Exactly. But eventually I get home, open the door, kick off my shoes, and say, home, sweet home.
I do the same, except I add a dramatic finally, like I just returned from my 10-year adventure. Ha.
Same energy.
What's next for you? Dinner?
Yes, usually something simple, pasta, soup, a salad, unless I'm tired. If I'm tired, I simply stare into the fridge hoping dinner will magically appear.
I do the same. The fridge never helps.
And fortunately, after dinner, I like to relax. I read, water my plants, watch a little YouTube.
My evenings are similar. Sometimes I play video games, sometimes I watch a show, sometimes I do absolutely nothing, and I'm proud of it.
Doing nothing is essential.
Completely agree. And then comes the night routine, the slow transition from human functioning mode to sleepy potato mode.
My night routine is simple. I take a warm shower, change into comfortable pajamas, and write a few lines in my journal.
Very peaceful.
And you?
I brush my teeth, put on pajamas, and scroll on my phone for what I intend to be 5 minutes.
And is it 5 minutes?
No, it's an hour. Every time.
Classic. Then finally, bedtime.
Yes, I get into bed, stretch like a cat, whisper, "Tomorrow will be better," and hope my alarm clock doesn't betray me in the morning.
And that's the end of the day. A full cycle. Morning to night. Work to rest. Coffee to pajamas.
And through it all, we used so many useful English expressions. Now it's your turn, listeners. In the comments, tell us, what does your evening routine look like? Do you relax, cook, watch something, fall asleep instantly?
We read every comment and we can't wait to see your routines.
Thank you for spending this time with us today.
You're improving your English every day. You should be proud.
And remember,
Keep learning, keep practicing.
and keep speaking better daily.
See you next time, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.